With the sequel series Quantum Leap recently premiering on NBC, star Ernie Hudson has been making the media rounds, including a new interview with MoviePhone. And there's a lot that's talked about, including next year's Ghostbusters sequel, his not-so-positive opinion of reboots, and his thoughts on the differences in working with the late Ivan Reitman and Ivan's son, Jason. With Jason, of course, directing and co-writing last year's long-awaited sequel, Ghostbusters Afterlife. While discussing Quantum Leap, Hudson clarifies that it's not a reboot but a continuation of the early 1990s time travel series of the same name, saying, "I've had some experiences and I never like when they try to reboot. We're not redoing something totally different, but doing our own unique thing, making our own impression, and really honoring what is there and what's been established." Now, of course, if we're talking Ghostbusters and reboots, you know the female-led Paul Feig-directed 2016 film, it had to come up. And while Hudson doubled down on his previous statement, he admitted that he liked the movie a lot, saying that he has a lot of love for the ladies who starred in it. Paul Feig came in with Ghostbusters Answer the Call. "I love Paul, I really like the movie a lot, and definitely have a lot of love for the ladies who starred in it. But it was a reboot. I don't like reboots, as we talked earlier." When asked about working with Jason Reitman on Afterlife, having worked on the first two Ivan Reitman-directed Ghostbuster films, Hudson shared his differences in mindset when working with both filmmakers, along with his relationship with Ivan, who passed away earlier this year. "We did the original Ghostbusters movie, and there were a lot of changes, especially in the very beginning. But over the years, we really developed a friendship. I think we both grew and changed. Ivan early on wasn't very touchy-feely, but we had a chance to really connect. I just have so much love and respect for him, and I realized the impact that he had on my life with this film. With Ivan, when I first met him, he had done so many amazing movies, I had so much respect for him. So you want to work and bring your best because he demands that. But with Jason, I can't imagine anyone who doesn't love Jason. You know what I mean? So you bring your best because you really wanted to succeed, and he feels like family. There's some relationships in this business that you really value and you hold on to. Ivan was one of them. There are people who you can really connect to and say, okay, this person really had an impact in shaping not only my career, but who I am as a person. Ivan is one of those people." With the sequel to Afterlife announced earlier this year as part of Ghostbusters Day, given the working title Firehouse, Hudson, who is listed as a cast member per Production Weekly's recent update, expressed his willingness to reprise the role of Winston Zeddemore, saying, "I think Winston is definitely tied into the whole Ghostbusters world. He's a businessman now who has an international corporation, but I'll always be a Ghostbuster. So I think as long as there are Ghostbusters movies and Winston can put on a backpack and the jumpsuit still fits, we'll see Winston involved." For more of Ernie Hudson, be sure to check out Quantum Leap, airing Monday nights at 10 p.m. Eastern on NBC. And to grab this full interview from MoviePhone, be sure to check out the link down below in the description. That's all I've got for you here right now. As always, if you want to join up with Ghostbusters news, check out our Patreon page. A link to that is also down below in the description. And I'll see you right back here next time.